Yeah. What's going on with so you said you tuned into Nelly and Ashanti show though, right?
I did.
Now they said Nelly on there looking bad. He don't want to change no baby diapers. That's crazy.
But it sounded like to me that he basically when they got back together, when they had the conversation, it sounded like he said, "You already know before we had kids, I already told you I'm not changing no diapers." And to me, it seemed like when they got together, obviously her dream was always to be a mom. He already has grown kids, so he was like, basically like I'm gonna just give her a kid because they spent all these years apart and now they're married. So boom, got a kid. But yeah, he's just like he kind of just like, he got so many kids. It's like, here, I gave you your kid, so you deal with it. When the kid turns 3 or 4, then I'll take it. We gonna be outside.
But it don't sound like he was ever even. It sound like he unfamiliar with how that should be, even being up in the middle of the night type shit. He was y'all really be up.
Yeah, he don't.
So it's like
as you could tell, she kind of got mad because she was like, you don't hear the baby. How do you sleep through that? And he was just like, it must be a
gift.
Yeah.
So it's like he never had that experience with his other kids either, though. Because
right.
you probably think when he had those other kids,
he did say that like during the time when he had his kids, he wasn't really around.
Yeah, he was on the road and shit.
Yeah,
he was Nelly at that time. You feel me? Like
I feel like now he got a little bit more time to relax, but he don't want to.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then I know he said he was going. He was going on tour or something like that. Which I mean, that's fine. You feel me? That's your job. You feel me? Like, I mean,
yeah, because he was like, he said he told her, "I give you the world," but
like, I feel like they kind of had an agreement. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like they got back together. He was like, I feel like he just gave her a kid to give her, make her. She always wanted to be a mom, so it's like, let me just give you this. But I'm not about to be doing all that, changing diapers and bottles and shit.
I don't know. Like, just as a man, I can't see myself.
But she's okay with that, though.
She's not okay with it.
Yeah, he sound like she might have been.
She's one of those helicopter first-time moms, obsessed with her baby. She's okay with that. Obviously, I feel like they had an agreement, and that's why she really ain't complaining like that.
Yeah, she didn't look too happy about it on the video I seen. Because that's why she kind of bringing it up, like, yo, you don't hear the baby crying? Like, you need to wake up. Like, when the baby crying, you supposed to wake up and find out what's wrong.
Even if she ain't visibly showing it, it's like, you could imagine the effects of being the only parent having to wake up in the middle of the night. Like, I would never do that if I'm having a kid with somebody. I'm never going to be
but
like,
I think that
it's all on you to wake your ass up in the middle of the night. And the only way that it would be acceptable is if the baby is only breastfeeding. Because then it's like, I can't do nothing for the baby.
That's kind of how he feels. And he's like...
Unless she's pumping. Yeah,
she does pump. But he's just saying, like... He said in a couple more episodes, like, she barely let me get to have the baby anyway. So... And he's starting to, like... He makes these little comments all the time, like... Yeah, that little motherfucker get on my nerves. Ever since that baby came, she forgot about me. I got a little spot on the bed. We sleep like an H. The baby sleeps in the middle. Like, and then he was telling Ja Rule, he was just like, yeah, that little motherfucker get on my nerves. Look, he's calling right now. Like, basically, he's feeling neglected because she's a first-time mom. Mm-hmm. But it's like, that's how first-time moms are.
So, again, I ain't been in that situation. But I'm like, I didn't like the comment about, like, the kid crying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, with the diapers, I'm like, damn. I ain't gonna lie, that's something I'm not looking forward to that shit.
What, diapers?
Yeah.
So you ain't never changed one of your niece and nephew diapers? That's crazy, Kerry.
Yeah, bro, that ain't.
I would never allow a man to tell me that we're having a kid and he's saying I'm not changing diapers. Excuse me?
I never say that. I never be like, yo, I'm not changing diapers. But I'm not looking forward to that shit.
But I'm gonna
have to do like I'm gonna have to do it.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
But he's throwing in like we can have all the nannies you want. We got money for nannies. That's his thing. Like I ain't doing it. We got nannies.
So that I'm like, to be honest, look.
Hey. It's 2 minutes out of your life to change a fucking diaper.
But I feel like these are the terms that they agreed upon, and she allows it.
Okay, look. I understand. Mm-hmm. She's quote unquote allowing it, but that does not mean she's actually okay with it.
True.
Because there's things that we'll allow, but deep down, we're not okay with it though.
And I feel like for being a first-time mom and having a kid with somebody that already has kids, you want that person to be in all how you are with the baby. And sometimes when you have a kid with somebody that has 3-4 kids or already having a kid, sometimes your first time kind of gets
kind of not that that's not going to feel
special. It's not special to them. Mm-hmm. So I feel like she does want that need for him to be like, me change the diaper. Let me get up with you in the middle of the night. But he's not doing that.
I did not. I'm being honest. Like, even if I have another kid with a different woman, I just can't see myself. Like, even if it was his situation where she's only breastfeeding and then so I'm not really able to do nothing, I'ma still be up though. Like, cause I just can't like.
I don't know. My son's dad used to turn over and put the pillow on his head.
Nah, I'ma still be up. Like, you need me to do anything? Like, you breastfeeding,
You know,
like
he
I
told
can
me
rub your
there's
back
nothing
or
I could do
something.
for the baby because you're breastfeeding.
I mean, you could
And rolled over.
You could sit there. You could be a comfort though.
I was
for the
pissed. So I don't like I understand how she feels, but that's why I ain't with that nigga no more.
That's what I'm saying. There's things you could do. You could rub a woman's back.
Yeah.
You could
get up, make a bottle, hold the baby, do something. Change the diaper and then give me the motherfucker so I could breastfeed him.
Yeah, and
Don't make me do everything.
unless the woman tells you like she don't need that, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, it ain't nothing to just be up with her, you know, having those moments of time. You feel me? I don't know. That's just how I think, me personally. But I don't know. Not everybody think about being a dad the same, though. I guess. So.
Yeah.
Carrie, like, yeah.
Nah.
You're
I'm
not
like,
getting up in the middle of the night, bro.
nah. Listen, I mean, if I gotta,
Yeah,
I offer, bro. I gotta.
You gonna be like damn near 40.
You gotta offer the help. You feel me? So, you know,
Yeah,
but I do.
He's in his 50s, so he like I already did this.
But I do understand. Like, listen,
Nelly in his 50s.
Nelly.
49.
Damn. I know he like
He's turning
46,
50
ain't he?
this year.
Oh,
I mean, shit, ain't Ashanti like 40 something?
Yeah, they had a baby late.
Yeah.
But they still look young though, you know.
But I mean,
When I look at 49 and 50, I don't think that.
Yeah, they look good.
Like that,
they
you know?
definitely look good. Yeah.
damn. But I'm just a nigga having it. Damn, that's tough.
He got a grandson that's like one
Oh,
years old.
for real? Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Never
different.
be like that.
His
you know?
daughter's son is like a little bit older than his son, new baby that he just had.
Yeah, I see them niggas just having like, cause I see even Game just had a kid. Like, bruh.
Right.
They be you know having babies late, bro. Al Pacino had one
Someone
in
called
70s.
her a married single mom.
I know.
Yeah,
I seen that.
that,
To
yeah.
be honest, I don't know. That's overdoing it. Doing shit like that. That's.
But you know, I
overdoing it.
can't say like he does support her and her needs as a mom.
He do come off, and I do think part of the like people got to start understanding like some of these shows, people got to put on shit like that for the,
Yeah,
you know, like I'd hope for real, like that ain't
But
that ain't the conversations.
Why would you want to put that out there?
Nah, because you don't. I mean, at the end of the day, if y'all get the ratings that y'all get, and in real life, that ain't shit. That ain't how shit goes. And hey, you know what I mean?
They probably gonna regret this. Like, see, this is why we should have left our motherfucking lives private.
Yeah, because I bet now, like Nelly getting killed online. That nigga been getting killed for
Yeah,
for a
he
minute,
is getting killed. Yeah.
You know, but hey, that shit, people might tune in
Yeah.
just to be like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, man. I wish the best for him. Hopefully, hope that it works out for however they got it going on.
Whatever plans they got.
Yeah.